And welcome farm fans, welcome to the Mahula Brothers Incorporated YouTube channel, where today we're going to show you around Staxels. Now this is going to be a somewhat tips and tutorial video, basic strategy, to give you a strong start from the beginning of the game. Now I've played this a little bit, and so I'm going to give you what I would recommend to do. Now we are at the point where that we got the... Where is it now? I don't have it. There it is, the barn. So we did the tutorial. We talked to the mayor, did the registration. We talked to Eliza to help us build the barn. So what we're doing now is we're at the point of, we got the sign for the barn to go ahead and try to build it. Now, what I'm going to say to you now is that you probably want to go forward with the barn and all this stuff. Now all it says here is that you need a roof and 2 troughs. The funny thing about that is, yeah, you're gonna just need 2 troughs and roof tiles. You don't even need a full barn, you just need that, and then you can continue with the tutorial. But from there, once you do that, you're gonna need to clear that land out. You're gonna need to clear this land. So what you're going to need to do is make sure, and I don't have one yet, we already have an axe to cut down trees for wood to make the troughs, but what you're going to need now is we're going to need a scythe to clear out the land. Now, when you clearing out the land, you're going to get wild seeds. Wild seeds are very important for making money in the beginning of the game. Wild seeds, so when you clear out weeds, grass, bushes, flowers like these that pop up in the game. I'm gonna grab the scythe right here from the supermarket. It's gonna give you wild seeds. Now when I say wild seeds, is that they're gonna be seeds that are unknown. You won't know what they are until you plant them, not like these seeds here where they're in the packets, they tell you what they are, and on the packets themselves will actually tell you what season and how long they take to grow. So we're gonna get to that in a little bit later. Second thing that I would recommend you buy is the bug net, because every bug you catch, every bug that you come across is money in your pocket that you can sell to the marketplace. Alright, so we're coming up on nighttime. Jeez. We're coming up nighttime on the first day of spring. Okay, so the game is going to, of course, force you to sleep, pass out, just like other games that I'm not going to mention. So you can use the scythe to clear out the land. It's faster to use the scythe to clear out the land. Now, you can always pull out these weeds and grass with your bare hands by right-clicking, but then they won't give you seeds. And this is not making me look good because I'm not getting any seeds. I haven't gotten any seeds yet. Are you serious? No seeds. Bug net. Just so that you see bug net, you got this little cricket here. He is now in your inventory. You can sell him. Now that's the one thing I will suggest, is that once you start clearing out the land for the barn, clear out all of the land on your property, because it'll give you wild seeds. It's supposed to give you wild seeds. There we go, wild seeds right there. Now notice they're brown. It says mixed bag of mixed seeds. It's not really a bag of mixed seeds because it just gives you one. So you just go ahead and clear out your land here, so that you get to clear out your land and you get free seeds. You don't have to buy them. Now what you're going to do here is you're going to go ahead and use the hoe that Farm Fan gave you and designate. What I would do here is designate yourself a piece of land for wild seeds, and then after that you can designate pieces of land for your dedicated crops like cucumbers, tomatoes, and trees. Oh, one thing about the game too is that nothing grows back in the game except for grass. At the current moment, okay, at the current moment, trees do not grow back. You can pick up acorns, but you can't plant them yet. Wildflowers and this wild grass and weeds don't grow back. What did I say? Trees don't grow back. The only things that grow back and give you additional fruit during the season, or additional crop during the season, is certain seeds. Like any seeds that give you vines, like cucumbers, tomatoes, and I think strawberries. Well, it won't look like a vine, but strawberries, yeah, will stay in the ground and regrow, as opposed to, shall we say, like this beet here, and onions and potatoes. Once you plant them once and grow them, then that's it. Okay, so let's just say right in front of the barn, we're gonna go ahead and do our mixed crop right here of mixed seeds, and just plant them and water them. Now notice, oh, see right there, that looks like that's going to be a cucumber, and you will start to notice and see the different seed patterns, colors when you plant them, and then you'll kind of know what it is. But don't forget to water your seeds. Yeah, don't forget to water your seeds when you do that, because otherwise they'll be dried up by the next morning. So you have to water them by the end of the day. So we always do it in the morning. Okay, so for the barn, it's already late, but yeah, just to get the barn going and you can get your animals, what I would do here next is just buy some roof tiles. That's all you need. Well, actually, you can... Oh, what am I talking about? You can buy roof tiles. I'm doing out of order. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Orange roof tiles. Orange roof tiles. You can buy these. They're only 50 for a stack of 5, which is actually not that bad. But we'll come back here because you're going to need the saw for lumber. So we need to knock down a couple of those trees. Okay, and at the same time, you always watch your... you're gonna have to buy some dog food for the dog. At the same time, when I said that the trees don't grow back, if you want this tree to stay here in the front of your property, don't knock it down because you won't be able to grow anything back. At least not that big. You can grab or find, when I say find, I'll tell you later, you can get fruit trees, and you can plant fruit trees, but the fruit trees don't get that big. So this is right next to the barn, so we're going to go ahead and knock this down. And you can go ahead and charge it up, the swing, and just knock it down. Ooh, there we go. Now, I haven't found any difference between charged chops and chopping a tree down little by little. I have not found any difference. Okay. So at the end, and you might have to actually write things down, because I've had to write things down. But yeah, I would always keep in mind as to what day of the season it is, because when you plant seeds, you have to know what seeds to plant at the beginning of the season. Otherwise, what happens here is that if you plant them too early or too late, then planting them will not give you anything back. So always remember what day of the season it is, and so you know what to plant, what not to plant, and time it out. Okay, so we got some wood. We're gonna need more than this. You're gonna need more wood than this. So let's chop down this tree that's in the middle of the property. Okay, so once you pick one up, it'll pick up the same stuff in a vicinity. So if you pick up wood, it'll pick up the wood that was dropped from the tree within a small vicinity. I think a radius of about 2 blocks, or is it 3 blocks? I forgot. Something like that. Not to be too specific. Oh, there we go. See, there's a queen bee. Queen bee gives you a lot of money. So we're grabbing bugs to sell and make some money, since there's no other way to make money right now. And you hear that buzzing? Yeah, the buzzing is there from the bee. It hasn't stopped yet. So I will just leave that tree there in the front, and I'll clear everything else out. Oh, that big tree didn't give me much. That stinks. 32. I think 32 should be enough to make 2 troughs. Well, maybe not. Let's just cut down a couple more trees. So yeah, I'm just doing this really quick. But I would go ahead and clear out your property of trees and weeds. Also at the same time, I don't know if they took it out of the game yet, but look around in the wilds too. You'll find little treasure chests that'll give you some money left behind. We haven't come across any yet here. Now, for you guys that are used to other crafting, building, constructor type games, this game does have constructor type deals where that you, oh no, I can just right click on the acorn, where that it will refine, it'll make and refine certain things. Oh, okay, so this seed is different from my first seed because Amelia's house used to be here. This is the mayor's house. To get more seeds, yeah, I cleared out the mayor's lawn just to make it look nice. I cleared out the town square. Certain things I didn't clear out because it looks better that way. So let's go ahead and make some money. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. I don't need you. Okay. So as the tutorial said, just place left click, Queen Bee 360. Look at that. Money in the bank. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Sell our beet that we grew, 45. Sell this red dragonfly, 2 of them for 40. Sell these butterflies, moths, whatever. Because yeah, it's and every little, you'll notice every little bit helps because you gotta buy. It's like a real farm. You gotta buy feed. You gotta buy dog food, things like that. Don't worry about that stuff. Don't worry about certain things. Okay, just, I would say worry about the dog food. Certain animals, and I'll show you later, certain animals like the cow and the sheep will eat the grass. You don't have to worry about them eating out of the troughs. They will eat the grass and be happy. Now with the saw here, I'm not clicking on it. I just put it here and put the raw wood, put it on the saw, and it's making it into lumber. It's a little bit slow, but you're gonna have to wait for it. So while you wait for it, you might as well shop. Notice, see that there was a roof tile here. It's gone now. The stock in all the shops will rotate. So orange roof tile, orange. Yeah. So we're gonna buy the orange roof tile because we can't make it. Okay. You won't be able to make it because you won't see it in your inventory or your crafting abilities. Actually, yeah, I don't have any new recipes to make. No, I don't. Yeah, to make anything, you're gonna need to learn these recipes, buy them, and learn them. But you know what? The funny thing is that this game is economical, where that you can learn it to make this stuff, but then sometimes spending the money on it for the materials and the time versus the materials and the time, it's almost the same thing. So that's why I said buy the roof tiles, because you're not going to be able to do anything else with it. Okay, so I did that. Do I talk to her and she gives me nails and hay? Go chop down a few big trees in the village. Okay, I did that. She didn't give me the trough recipe yet. Okay, let me take this. Okay, I have to have the raw wood in my inventory, and then she'll teach me how to use the blueprint. She'll teach me how to use the blueprints and the table saw and things like that. So this is still the continuation of the tutorial, but I'm just showing you how to fast track it, what to do while you're doing it. See, she just gave me the recipe for the trough. Now I can make the trough on the assembler. So blueprint, yep, it's in my inventory. Go ahead and select it, left click, and see, you successfully learned the trough. Okay, I gotta talk to her again. Where is she? Because I gotta get... Without a... Yeah, she's supposed to give me... more materials. There you go. She's supposed to give me nails in the bay. Hail bay. Hail bay. Hey, hail. Bay, hail. Hail bay. Bay, sheesh. Wow, okay. Much love to my friend Like a Boss 2016, because now I know what he's talking about. Bale of hay. Hay bale. Okay. Alright, so this is the blue... okay, so I'm just fast tracking through the progress here because I've already done this once. So you need to make the trough. Now, you just have to put down the right amount of materials on the assembler, and then it'll give you what you want. So empty trough. Empty trough is 6 lumber, 2 fine lumber, 3 nails. Okay, so we need to get fine lumber. To get fine lumber, you have to put the lumber back onto... uh-oh. Okay, man, maybe do all the raw wood then. Okay, sorry, it's left click. Left click. Right click is to make more, left click is to... Okay, so you're gonna need 2, so it's 4 fine lumber. That's what this is, fine lumber. And just take the source, take the fine lumber, so we're gonna put 6. Left click 6 times on the assembler. Then we're gonna use the fine lumber. We're gonna use 1 hay bale, and we're gonna take a 3 nails. 1, 2, 3, and it shows you the trough. Right click on the trough, because once you have the minimum, it'll go ahead and give you that. Right click on that, and you got an empty trough. Do it all over again. 1, 2, 3. Oops, I already have it in here. Hey bale, what's up, girl? You're kind of in the way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 of the fine lumbers. Right click on that to make it, right click on that again to take it, and there you go. Oh yeah, so another thing too is that since it's raining, of course, since it's raining, you don't have to worry about watering your crops. But you do have to worry about feeding the dog, because now it's the next day. He's happy. Okay, now that it's the next day. Oh, he didn't eat yet. Okay, he'll eat tomorrow. Row, row. Row, 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 row. So now, in order to meet the requirements of said barn, just for the tutorial purposes, because that's what this is, it's only for the tutorial. In-game tutorial, not my tutorial. All you need to do is put down a block. Actually, yeah, put down like 5 blocks. And you can use the hammer to go ahead and pick it up and redo this later anyway. No, I don't want... Okay, left click. So once you do that, basic roof missing. Okay, there you go. So with all the materials given to you, which is the 50 blocks, and you buy 5 roof tiles, that's all you need to complete this quest. And the roof is done. Well, the barn is completed for the tutorial. Okay. It's almost nighttime. Alright, let's see if we can fix this up in one day, because we're gonna get to the animals and we're gonna do stuffs. Wonderful work. Barn's almost brought. Okay, so we go talk to Maximilian. Hopefully he's still there, because they do leave for their homes at a certain time of day, just like real jobs. Is he here? Shoot, he's not here. Gotta catch him somewhere. Gotta catch him. Oh, okay. So this is a perfect time to show you the map. Hit M and you find everybody with their big heads. Okay, he's home. So you see the map and everything. Whichever way that you're facing, or whichever way is pointing up, whichever way is up, is the direction you'll face when you exit the map. So let's talk to him at home. Oh, there he is. He's at home, outside. He's not in bed yet. Let's do business. I've been hearing about the fabulous new barn you built. Yeah, it's not exactly fabulous. It's never going to be finished. So he gave me 2 cows. 2 cows. Awesome. Okay, so what happens here is just telling you that, yeah, you can build houses for new NPCs, or you can start building houses or request houses in multiplayer for other players, things like that. Farms. So we have our cows. Oh, they changed the oh, that's cute. They changed the picture on it, I think. Okay, so we got 2 cows. The next thing you're going to need, 2 things you're going to need, if where that you should have about the same amount of money that I have right now, a little over 1,000, because you're going to need this for information and for helping you make money. Since you got cows, get a milker, and then get the shipping catalog. The shipping catalog will help you out with information on the seeds without having to buy the seeds, because you see these seeds here, but you can't see the information on the seeds when you look at the package. You actually have to buy them or have them in your hand before you can get the information as to how long they grow and what seasons they grow in, things like that. Let me go ahead and, yeah, smart thing to do also is to grab some pet food. Now, you made those troughs for the farm animals, but you don't need them. You don't need the troughs because they will eat directly out of... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Directly from the grass. They will eat the grass, and there's not enough animals to kill the grass on your property. Not unless you got a lot of animals, which will take a lot. Okay, sorry, that's the other direction. And from here on, right after that, now you are on your own. Completely on your own. It's almost... Now, this is the first seed that I've played in that gives you a hill in between you and the town. Nighttime. Cow. Cow. Dala and Mulisa. They are content. Contented cows. We have contented cows. So the funny thing is that, yeah, they need, they'll need grass to eat. So yeah, this is enough grass. Once you have more animals, you'll need to clear the grass. And our garden's over there. Let's close this on the next day. So, oh, there we go. I've passed out before I could hit the bed. We are on the 3rd day of spring. So just be careful what you're going to plant and you know, the information. Check the information as to which seeds that you can plant, because certain crops will not grow once it hits summer, they will start to wither. So we're going to place the catalog here. You can go in the catalog and you can just look up the seeds. Oops. Be nice if I could type too. So you don't have to buy the seeds, you can see the information. Grows in 6 days in spring and winter. Spring and winter, what's this? Oh, it's the cabbage seed. See? So plan out your crops. Plan out your crops when you can. And in the beginning, go ahead and plant the crops that'll give you vines, meaning cucumbers, tomatoes, other things like strawberries too will give you plants that give you vines, where that they will produce 2 to 3 vegetables or produce for you within the season. Otherwise, things like this is another beet. I'm thinking that looks like that's a carrot, and these look like these are the cabbages. Yeah, these will only produce 1 and that's it. Then this plot here will be empty. What do I do with my... Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and water this. Now that you have your cows, they should be happy enough that they pooped on your property. And you just saw that poop right in front of your face. Wow, caught that on camera. And you can milk them. Go ahead and milk them, because milk is important for making some recipes and at the same time making money. And you can see now it says that the dog food is now 1 out of 2 units. And that's it. That's it for the Mohula quick start tutorial on Staxel, I think. Capture bugs, clear out flowers and grass for wild seeds, make that barn just the way I showed you, and get stuff to sell us at 460. So the cows right now, with all that milk, will give you 460 every day, once a day, guaranteed. So that's why you buy more, you get more animals. Once you have grass, then yeah, I mean, they will constantly produce for you, which will make you money. The animals are easier to upkeep than the plants, because the plants are fickle when it comes to seasons. The animals not so much. What you would need to do here is pick up their poop. And yeah, you're gonna have to build a barn or a shelter for them for the winter time. It'll make them happier, because that's what they'll need. And that's it. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Am I forgetting anything? Rover, am I forgetting anything? I'm getting old. That's what happens when you're old. You're old and you're on the farm. Yep, I bought the farm. That's what happened. I bought the farm. Yeah, wild seeds, that's it. Seed packets. Those are the basics for a quick start. And you're making money. You're making consistent money now, and it is only what? The 3rd day of spring. I wish there was a thing here in the menus that can show you the calendar, because you're the 3rd day of spring, but you know, sometimes I forget as to how many days are left in the season, where each season's practically like a month. A game month in a sense. That's it. That's it. Okay. Oh, no. I wanted to... Okay, you're happy. You're happy too. Happy cows. And you just pooped at me. Awesome. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Thanks a lot for spending time with me. Thank you for your love and support. We ask for your continued love and support by giving us those clicks, liking, favoriting, sharing. Newcomers to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can continue to receive Mohula madness in your inbox. If you like this video, please go ahead and, if you can, go ahead and contribute to the Mohula Brothers for even better Mohula content on YouTube. Stay thirsty, keep frosty. We ask the powers to be to keep you safe out there in the real world while we take risks for you. in these virtual worlds so that you and your wallets don't have to. Thanks a lot.